Hello. So, I've been thinking a lot about making this video. It's not really got much purpose at all. I must be so honest, it really doesn't have much purpose. This is, to be really honest, this is more just like a video diary for myself. And if it is interesting to anybody, then that is so great, but I don't think it will be, so this is more kind of for me. So with the start of 2025, I'm so happy that we are having a new start, because oh my god, did I feel like I needed a new start. And now that we're in 2025, I feel like I've kind of shaken off some cobwebs. Also, like, low-key got my period, which is, even that has helped me feel so much more like I can think clearly again. So, and there's all kinds of things that I want to try this year, and I'm thinking that each month I would like to talk about what my plans are for the month, and then maybe at the end of the month, at the beginning of the following month, to kind of like go over how it went. It's so difficult not to kind of let imposter syndrome take over at this point and just be like, oh my god, don't put this on YouTube, no one's gonna care. But I mean, first of all, the things I have watched on YouTube, I watch everything. And second of all, if nothing else, it's for my records, it's for me. I think the fact that we can have like diaries that are like videos now is cool. So like, if nobody else watches this and it's just like a cool video diary for me, then that is good. That is good enough for me, because I want to be able to look back on any bits of life and be like, oh my god, I remember that bit. Good, bad, ugly. I think that's kind of what I like about Instagram. I just think looking back at memories of your life it's always thought-provoking. And if this video still exists, I don't know, 30 years in the future, I want to be able to see how much I've changed. I do think that is a cool thing about the internet and about being able to record our lives. I think that's a really cool thing. So anyway, really rambling, but starting with January, because there's a number of things I want to try this year. Now, these are not necessarily things that are going to be wild, crazy things that are super exciting to hear about, but they are things that either I've enjoyed doing at one point and want to do again. They are things that I've never tried before, but mainly they are things that I just kind of like. The point being, I need to get out into the world. I go to work, and like, I do feel like my work has a really good social side to it. So I don't really feel like I lack social in that sense. But however, what in the weekends for, aside from like the odd weekends when I see my friends, which is really just like sporadic weekends, it's like you hear an owl hooting and tumbleweed rolling across the floor and crickets. My weekend. That's my weekends. And trust me, I'm a massive advocate for rest, but I think that I kind of need to start going out. I kind of need to start actually going out into the world. As somebody who is definitely definitely an introvert, I like socializing at work. I am naturally an introvert, but I do kind of want to meet people. I potentially want to meet my soulmate if they are out there, which, you know, I'm sure they are, because there's so many people in the world. I will meet them. Also, you know, dating apps, they don't work for me. Ramble, 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 ramble. So I just kind of wanted to talk about some of the things that I've got planned for January, so that maybe early February I can go over them, then talk about what I've got planned for February. So I do apologise if this is really boring, but yes. So I'm coming up to the end of a series of CBT sessions that I've been having, which I'm really looking forward to like reviewing afterwards, because so far so good. I feel that the main gist of these was to help build my confidence. I would say it can't just be a coincidence that over the time that I've been doing them, my confidence actually has grown. It actually has grown, and by the time I finished, I think I've got 2 more sessions. By the time I finished, I would like to discuss, because I think that would be quite a cool thing. My confidence was really something I wanted to work on, so I've seen an improvement, so I think that could well be worth talking about. So CBT, this month, especially at the beginning of this month, I was meant to be doing all these things. I wanted to go on this like a speed dating event. It was mainly like speed dating, and like I think there was a meetup, because there's the website Meetups where you can just go and do whatever you want. I was going to do like a book meetup where you just go and read a book, like a really quiet meetup. But in the first half of January, I was just so ill. Again, I've been so ill this whole winter period so far. I've been so ill. So I haven't done any of that. But I am about to start swimming. Yay! I'm about to start swimming, which I haven't done in ages. So I'm really excited to see if I get into it fully. But I've bought a swim membership, so that'll be cool. And I do have one dating event at the end of the month. It's like a bowling dating event, and girls and boys, and everyone in between, and all ends of the spectrum. No matter what happens during this thing, I am glad that I'm making these videos, because sometimes shit dating can feel nothing other than just a bit like, what am I doing with my life? But, you know, making videos, I feel like will help me find a silver lining to if it's not so great. So yeah, I'm gonna continue doing my CBT. I'm gonna start swimming, and I have got this dating event. So by the beginning of February, I'll be able to kind of run over how all those things have gone, and discuss what lies ahead for February and for all the rest of the year. I am really interested to know who I'm going to meet this year. Am I going to meet many new friends? Because I must admit, my friends, the friends that I have, are incredible. I love them. And I do not need more friends. That's not to say I have loads. The friends I have fulfill my needs. However, I'm really interested to know who lies ahead, what lies ahead, in these new little mini adventures. So let's see what happens. Thanks for listening.